At Nobook, we specialize in using technology to enhance students' understanding of key concepts and theories in science by fostering curiosity and a sense of discovery. Here, we will highlight some features of Nobook's advanced physics engine and simulation capabilities. We will cover its individual experiment pages and demonstrate various advanced operations. In the main page of Nobook Physics, there are 3 tabs located at the top. On the right-hand side, you can find a module selector and corresponding list of experiments. A search function is also provided to locate experiments with keywords. On the individual experiment page, you will find the following features. You can adjust the display of the entire experiment area by using the zoom buttons or by using the mouse scroll wheel. The right side of the page houses the equipment repository. By clicking on the equipment, you can easily add it to the experiment area. Clicking the button in the upper right-hand corner highlights interactive areas within the experiment zone. This allows you to interact with specific elements, such as circuit connections and sliding resistors. To aid students in learning diagrams, Nobook also offers a simulated diagram function. You can convert the current content into a diagram. Actions performed on the diagram provide real-time feedback in the experiment area. During experiments, you can delete unnecessary wires at any time. By clicking on a wire and selecting Delete, you can easily adjust the circuit, thus achieving a more precise experimental setup. If you wish to introduce a switch into the circuit, Nobook provides the option to add a switch apparatus. This can simulate control elements in an actual circuit, enabling students to better understand the principles of circuit opening and closing. For finer control over circuit connections, you can add wires through a long press of the mouse. This method allows you to accurately connect components, creating circuits that match your intended design. Clicking the Settings button for each piece of experiment reveals detailed information about its role within the current experiment. You can also fine-tune the equipment parameters through these settings. All adjustments and operations made to the experimental equipment provide real-time feedback within the experiment area. Experiment settings are also accessible from Page Settings. By toggling this option, you can remove Nobook's user interface from the experiment page. This presents a clean experiment space to the user to work with, free from distractions and irrelevant information. The bottom tab returns the user interface and all customization options. Using this icon, you can save the experiment at any time. The My Experiments tab displays all saved experiments, including DIY experiments you've created. By clicking the Edit button in the lower right corner of each experiment, you can make corresponding modifications to the experiment. In this section, we will highlight some of the capabilities of Nobook's Advanced Chemistry Experiment virtual interface. We will demonstrate its diverse and enriched operations. The Chemistry Experiments virtual interface shares the same layout as the physics experiments. On the individual experiment page of the Chemistry Virtual Experiments, the equipment repository for chemistry experiments is also located on the right side, categorized for easy access. It includes a search function and is organized alphabetically, enhancing student learning and facilitating navigation. With a simple mouse click, you can effortlessly remove the cap of a container. When pouring water into another container, you can select the bottle, move it to the target container, and then click a button to initiate the pouring process. For solid chemical substances, you can use a spoon to extract them and adjust the quantity as needed. By observing phenomena, you can monitor the state of chemical reactions by clicking on Equipment Settings. This not only allows you to view detailed information about each substance, but also provides insights into the actual chemical reaction equations. By using a dropper, you can add liquids to containers, simulating the process of mixing and reactions. By double-clicking equations, you can highlight them, enhancing clarity for both teachers' instruction and students' learning. With a single click, you can ignite a match, setting fire to a wooden stick. Shake the match to extinguish the flame. The status of chemical reactions updates in real time, allowing for a better understanding of the dynamic processes of chemical reactions. If you need to repeat the experiment multiple times, or if a step in the experiment is erroneous, you can use the Reset button to restore the experiment to its initial state, enabling you to conduct the experiment anew. Nobook. Experiments anytime, anywhere.